Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Lemon Readings here, back by Lemon Essence. This reading is for Gemini, the Cancer season, which would be second house. This reading is for anywhere you have a Gemini placement or Gemini in your chart. If it applies, great. If not, great as well. These are very general readings. Very general. If you would like anything personally curtailed to you, you can send me an email or log on to my website for a personal reading. I'd also like to say thank you so much for your likes, shares, and subscribes. I appreciate it. Please make sure you hit that like button to make sure that we get this information out to the ethers through what we call algorithm. So let's get into this Gemini second house. Your values are especially emotionally sensitive for you right now, but don't let your emotions be controlled or manipulated by other people based on how they view your worthiness and receptivity. The retrograde Mercury in Gemini taught you that you need to control your mind, and now you can use what you learned, Gemini, to learn more. Which is about making better choices and decisions when it comes to the physical things, money, assets, moral principles. The full moon helped expose what is draining you from just a lack of boundaries and a lack of trust. So this new moon is going to come help heal that up with the new moon being in the second house energy for Gemini. Okay. Alright, and because we also have the eclipses this season, your physical body may be going through a lot of changes, or you may just be definitely a little bit more sensitive with your senses, all senses actually, especially your higher senses. Okay, so we got the King of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Strength card. Okay, and at the bottom we have the Moon, Cancerian, and Pisces energy. So we're looking at something that's a secret or the unknown. Underneath that we got Sun and Gemini. Ten of Swords. Okay, so I could see this as something took place last season during the new moon in Gemini. The eclipse. It's like you had a dream, or just maybe you just saw something that you know wasn't right, or you felt some type of hesitation to embrace something or somebody. I can also see this as someone wants to create or develop a relationship with you and you're not very open to it yet. You're just giving them a little piece by piece. I also see this as you needing to learn how to put a little bit more extra love into your daily routine, so that your mind is remaining under control, or your mind is able to heal faster from things that happen unexpectedly. Like I was saying before, the retrograde was helping you to learn how to control your thoughts and control your mind. So you could have felt very scatterbrained during that transit. Right now we're still in shadow, so it's not completely over yet, but it's almost over. So I can definitely see this as you knowing something, and then you're in your power This is Aquarius energy. So you're in your power of knowing something. Saturn is here trining Gemini energy. It is retrograde, so we are having to review the lessons that we've been given for the last 6 months, and heal ourselves and how we see ourselves, how we value ourselves. The Strength card is associated with Leo. Our self-awareness, how we look at ourselves, how we view ourselves, even physically, allowing that to rise and increase, especially with Uranus being in Taurus. You have a lot of opportunity subconsciously to heal how the way you think and feel about your physical self, your physical body, and not letting other people's opinions or chatter, unnecessary chatter, or even their emotions towards you to affect how you look or how you feel about how you look and the things that you value. This card also talks about loving to learn your lower natures, as far as like having peace with them, so that you are able to infinitely stay connected to your higher resources as well. Having peace and healing in your lower chakras will help you to elevate the energy up higher. And as you can see, she has the infinity symbol, which is symbolic of the number 8, about infinity. So there may have been things circling around back and forth in your head about someone who knows you, or what you think you know about people, and you may have been shocked at how certain people accept or reject certain parts of you, but not allowing that to affect how you think and feel about yourself is ultimately the key. We all have infinite energies. We're connected to an infinite presence of energy. So what are you doing with that infinite energy? How are you using your mind power to control what you know to be something that's going to heal you instead of undo you? Okay. And I could see that being very challenging. However, Sun and Gemini, the worst part of that phase was over. It could have definitely been in some type of identity crisis that happened during that retrograde season as well. But with that, there was a new spirit born through that, and here you are with the Lovers card. So there was definitely some type of mystery, something that you found out that may have hurt your feelings or made you feel betrayed. It could have been by a Leo or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or another air sign. But through that betrayal, you still come out on top. You still come out better balanced as yourself. This is your card, the Lovers here. It is associated with Venus as well, but the Lovers, as you can see, there is a angelic presence in this card, and she's sharing with him. So there is information that may have been transmitted and downloaded into you psychically during the new moon in Gemini that caused you a lot of cognitive dissonance, or just feeling like your whole life has been a lie or a setup, or even relationships with people close to you. You thought it was one way, but it ends up being something else. And it doesn't have to be like you being hurt. It could have been just you hurting your own feelings by the type of things that you were thinking, but you're able to create a better situation out of that now because you are sure about who you are. You are able to stand in your power, and now you can be balanced with your feminine and masculine parts of you and be guided like the angelic being that you actually are, because you're a messenger, as all air signs are. So with that being said, there is somebody who wants to apologize or come to you with the offer of strength, or there will be instances during this Cancer season where it's going to help you toughen up, Buttercup, when it comes to your physical world, your senses, your things that bring you pleasure, or that's an asset to you that you can physically manipulate. Now that your brain has been shaken up and shaken out the things that were not matching to you, now you get to use all new cells and new things that you've learned, because Gemini is all about learning, and put them to good use. So maybe you need to be the person to apologize to someone, or maybe you're going to be seeking out more intuitive information from someone, or you're going to be guided through your spiritual guides to continue to seek information in regards to what makes you stronger, what makes you feel like you are fearless, and that, you know, at the end of the day, everything is really okay, and you have the power to, you know, keep trucking on and not let what a page says to a king gets to them. That is very important too. This is a king and this is a page. So it's like some people might just be, you know, intimidated by you, and that's okay. You know, it's not your fault if somebody is intimidated by you. But you know, in the end, like I was saying, you triumph with information, through learning, through sharing what you learn. You always continue to triumph. So this Cancer season will definitely do you well. You definitely have you maybe get an offer too of something that's financially more assuring for you than what you've had in the past. It may not seem like it at first, but you definitely have an opportunity to be more creative and attract more abundance to you. So and that's all, again, because you chose to be receptive to more abundance coming to you from a higher nature rather than a lower nature. Okay, so best of blessings, Gemini, during this Cancer season. Again, do not let people try to, you know, take your break in and try to steal your joy and happiness. Any friendships or associates or anything relating to friends, if you know that certain people are not good friends for you, or you know, certain associates make you feel bad about yourself, that's definitely something you need to pay attention to. Okay, and thank you so much. You guys have a great rest of your season, and see you next season.